Good morning, sir. My name is Ayush Mishra and my registration number is 22MCA1028. Now I am going to explain my DA1 for the subject of Object-Oriented Software Engineering. In my digital assignment, I have to choose the topic name is Valispace Software. So, start the topic. First one is Introduction. Valispace is an engineering information management system. Property of the component which has only one single input, example mass or density. It is a digital productivity tool that help engineering team share up-to-date dynamic data quickly and easily. Valispace is a browser-based data-driven system engineering tool. It is a software tool that enables team collaboration on all crucial aspects of the engineering lifecycle, such as requirement specification, management, creating child requirement, etc. So that all about introduction. Next slide is how to create valleys and what is valleys. Valleys is a numerical value and also contain additional information such type as unit, formula, description, and minimum maximum requirement. Values are design parameter of component requirement or analysis which can be used in calculation and documentation. So how to create values? I show the screenshot so you can see it. First one is you can create values in a component by first clicking the plus symbol in the bottom right corner of the screen. You can see in the screenshot. Then continue by filling in a name and hit create or create and add new. Okay. So creating values, it is very important note for creating a value. Note is while creating a property, the user can create different values. Example, normal value, matrix, text value, date value or dataset. So what is matrix? You know the what is matrix. Matrix is a combination of row and column, horizontal and vertical. Okay. Text value. A value which store the string text. Example, your name. Okay. And last one is date value. A value which store the data information. Example, your phone number, your address. So that's all about values, how to create values and what is value. Next slide is the Valispace software diagram for all requirement. High complexity product integrator view. So this diagram, you see the diagram. This diagram include all the properties of Valispace software, all the requirement of Valispace software like purchase management, inventory management, work order execution, change order management, and many more like test run execution, system design, verification management, test procedure definition, and many more. You can see it. Okay. Next slide is features of Valispace software. Number one, project module. Number two, component module. Number three, requirement module. So first one, project module. We can centralize all your project management and collaborative operation. We can add our project, add teammates, manage access, tasks and notifications and find the discussion in a single place. This is project module. Okay. Second is components module. to develop component of our product and keep all our design data up to date. We can also add sub-component to component and modify them. So this is component module. Third one, requirement module. This module allows us to add, modify, manage and verify all our requirement in a single place, which is home to all our specifications and requirement. Next feature is analysis module. It is the smart documentation module which can be used to create and save all our documents containing text, graph, budget, charts, etc. in one single place where all our documentation can be written and stored. Fifth one, time sequences module allows us to make calculations on time dependent states of your system for mission performance and planning studies. Simulation module used to execute complex mathematical simulations using the Octave programming language. Octave, Octave programming language. So next feature is, so that's all about the feature of Valispace software. Next slide is beta feature. This is a new feature of Valispace software. Okay, this is the new feature of Valispace software. Beta feature are new feature in Valispace developed for users which are still in the second phase of testing and are not fully functional. The creation of beta features generally comes from customer suggestions or little feature that can improve usability. Once we have gathered enough experience for the beta version, the feature is added to the software and made available to any user without needing to activate it. Okay. Second slide. Second slide. How can activate beta feature? To enable the beta feature, the user can click on the username and select the settings. Within the user settings, select the beta features and on the right side tick the grid base table. Okay, so how can activate beta feature? I explained. So next slide is Valley connections. Okay, so I show the screenshot. You can see the screenshot how Valley connections work and all of things of Valley's connection. Okay, many of the values within our project will be formulas and calculations. This can lead to problem downstream in a project. Valispace enable us to keep track of connection between parameter by allowing us to connections between values. So this is all about valley connections. Next slide is reason to use Valispace. What the reason to use Valispace software? Okay. All our engineering calculations are done today in isolated Excel sheet which are not connected. Okay. So first reason is if want to solve an engineering problem and be able to track and trace the history and also share our work. Second reason, if your team needs central data storage with always up-to-date values. Third reason, if we want to be notified or updated automatically when someone changes a design value on your product. Fourth reason, to track every parent and child requirement of the system and make sure that they are verified at the end of product cycle. So that's all about reason to use Valispace software. Next slide is advantage of Valispace software. Many advantage, but I written basic advantage. Okay. First advantage is increased productivity. Second one is fewer data inconsistencies. Third one, happier engineers. Fourth one, project delivered on time. And also project deliver on time and budget. Valispace improve your budget. Okay. This is also an advantage of Valispace software. So next slide is why do we build Valispace? Okay, this is very important. Why do we build Valispace software? Valispace aims to radically streamline the engineer process of hardware project. This will enable some teams to design highly complex system fast and cheap, and big teams to build things which seem like magic. Valley Space aims to radically streamline the engineering process of hardware project. This will enable a small team to design highly complex system fast and cheap, and big teams to build things which seem like magic to us today. Software engineering already went through this resolution. Okay. Next slide is conclusion. Valley Space simplifying hardware production engineering data with total centralization. It also permits design allocation for client to reduce wait time. It maintains traceability and drills down into product requirement easily. Test protocol requirement and verification in one tool for faster overview and status evaluations. Some features include configuration control, trackability, dashboard, and KPI export and sharing, Gantt chart, and task management. Track all changes and design easily for improved accountability. Okay, so that's all about the conclusion. Next slide is preferences. So I prefer vallyspace.com website and doc.vallyspace.com, and also I reference in the Valley Space YouTube channel, so I provide the link in the PPT. You can visit it, and thank you. That's that's it. Thank you so much, sir, for listening my PPT. Thanks a lot. Thank you, sir.